Katsudo Shashin was followed by other Japanese animations, such as The Dull Sword in 1917 and Urashimo Taro in 1918. By this point, Western animation had caught up technically, and was starting to produce better pieces with more personality, like Gertie the Dinosaur. As time would pass, the massive quality gap between the two would become more and more apparent, although that wouldn't stop Japan from forming a whole animation industry of its own over the years. But just as they were getting started, God decided that now would be a good time to cause some pain and suffering. In 1923, the Great Kanto Earthquake caused the beginnings of Japan's animation to almost be wiped from the earth. But that's not all it did, because it also had a magnitude of 8.1 and killed about 124,093 people. It would be an understatement to say that this earthquake was just pretty big. It devastated Tokyo. Once Japan recovered, however, they continued to produce their own in-house animations for the purposes of showing them in Japanese theaters. Speaking of Japanese theaters, they had these positions held by what were known as the benshi, who would narrate over films and animated shorts in place of the sound that didn't exist at the time. You would think by around 1928, which is when Steamboat Willie was released, and synced sound cartoons were proven to be possible, the benshi would start to be phased out. But no, and this is actually kind of sweet, they were so beloved by the Japanese public that they were considered a cultural icon, and as such continued to narrate their hearts out until the late 30s, being given about 10 years of leniency.